Alright guys, you asked for it, and finally the wait is over. It's time to vlog with our friends, Fire Rescue. I think I see my friend over here, Alex. Let's go meet him. We're here in Little Haiti at Station 9, and we're meeting up with some of the fire guys. Matter of fact, I got one right here. Alex, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Welcome to the vlog. Long awaited for. They've been waiting for you.
I think we just got a call.
Already?
Already.
Like that?
I have to work.
All right, guys, our first call of the day. All right, Alex, what do we got?
All right, we got a patient that just called. A citizen just called that they're having shortness of breath. That really can be anything. So what we do is we'll show up to their house. We're going to do an assessment. We're going to check them out, see what's wrong, and help them out.
All right, sounds good.
We'll put these on.
Got it. So what happens now?
So now when we pull up to this person's house, what we're going to do is get the boxes out of the side. We have a med box, trauma box, and an airway box. So since it's a shortness of breath, we're going to get the airway box. We're going to get some oxygen, bring it with us, some of the medications that we use when it's a shortness of breath, and then we're going to check them out.
All right, guys, the patient's loaded up, and we're gonna head over to where we're going.
We're going to North Shore Hospital.
North Shore Hospital.
Yes,
All right.
Seatbelt.
Seatbelt, let's do it.
Rescue 29 in Miami. Tommy, please show Rescue 29 transport. North Shore. 29 North Shore.
North Shore 940 Miami. Rescue 5, Rescue 5.
Okay, so now this is a tricky part too. Some people think just because we have lights and sirens that people know to get out of the way. Sometimes people freeze up and they do the wrong thing, and you gotta be really paying attention and looking at every single angle, what's every car doing, constantly looking at your mirrors because accidents happen. Sometimes we gotta do this. It's either get over here and block everybody off, or come against traffic, leave all these people alone. Go. See what I mean? Yeah. Thank you, man. Rescue 29 arrival North Shore. Rescue 29 arrival North Shore.
Due to HIPAA laws, we can't go inside, actually into the hospital. So what we're gonna do is we're going to wait outside with the truck, and when they come back, they'll debrief us and let us know what's going on. Here's inside the truck. So I'll stand by and stand fast. All good?
He's good.
We're on the way back, we're sitting in the back, and on the way in, I saw a couple ambulances. So is this considered an ambulance? And if it's not, what's the difference between an ambulance and what we're in right now?
Okay, so this is a rescue truck. This is Rescue 29. A rescue for the fire department responds to all emergencies. So in other words, if you call 911, what's going to show up at your house is not an ambulance per se, it's a fire rescue truck. They'll have firefighter paramedics from the City of Miami Fire Department there to help you out. And the difference between us and an ambulance is that ambulances are owned by private companies. They don't respond to 911 emergencies. If there's like an accident on the street, they can, you know, pull over and help out. But when you call 911, what's coming to you is us. You're not gonna get an ambulance.
On the way back to the station, another call. So what happens? You said you were going to change out some equipment. Obviously, you guys have more equipment on standby.
Yeah, we have extra. We still pack a lot of extra stuff here just in case whatever happens. We have to make sure we have what we need. But it's a good habit that when you're going, once we get back to the station, whatever we use, we'll go back and we'll top it off, make sure it's good to go.
So on the way to the hospital, you were driving the truck, and now we're back here. So do you guys take turns? How does that work?
Well, usually throughout the day, there's one person that's assigned to drive the truck, and then you got somebody that's in the back that's supposed to be with the patient. But we have to adapt to what the emergency is. So the driver, who's also a paramedic like me, was on this side, and he was able to find a vein on this side. So rather than sit there and wait till he's done and then we leave, I just pick up what's the next thing to do. All right, man, and I'll drive. So I'll jump in the truck and then we'll take off. Ready?
Let's move.
What do we got? That's normal breathing. Got a lady standing outside. We'll see what she does.
Taking a trip?
No.
Okay.
He's okay. We checked him out, and he doesn't want to go. And if they don't want to go, we can't force him. He's okay. His vitals are okay. He knows where he's at. Everything's fine. We asked him, "What would you want us to do for you?" And he said, "No, I just wanted you guys to check me out, check my blood pressure," and that's a part of it too. It's not always going to be, you know, a gunshot, a heart attack. Sometimes it's as simple as, "Yeah, just check my blood pressure," and they call 911.
Headed back to the station?
Yeah.
So guys, as you can see, this station is one of the busiest stations. We're in the north end. Alex, let me talk to you for a second. You're running around too much. All right, so tell me, how many trucks are actually stationed here, and how many, looks like you got a fire rescue vehicle, how many actual vehicles are stationed here?
In this station, we have 4 vehicles. We have 2 rescues, an engine, and a quint. So each unit has a unit number that's assigned. So the call that came in, the reason why nobody else went, it was because they were on assignment for the quint. So the quint went.
What's a quint?
A quint is a fire truck, is a special fire truck that has a big ladder on the top of it with a nozzle. It can shoot water. And it's basically, what we drove around, we say that a quint is lights and fans. It's full of all kinds of tools. Imagine a toolbox, a special toolbox. That's what pretty much all these trucks are. They're full of equipment. There's so much things that we have to carry in order to properly respond to every emergency.
All right. I'm thinking it. I know they're thinking it. Where's the fire pole? We want to see the fire pole.
At this station, at Station 9, we don't have a fire pole. But at other stations, we do have a fire pole. Station 1's got one, Station 7. This whole station's 1 floor, so no, Nick, we don't have a fire pole.
Okay. All right, we're gonna have to slide down some kind of pole. You're in, looks like this is your uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, what about your suit? Where's your big suit? Where's your backdraft suit?
You're my actual firefighter turnout gear.
Okay.
We keep that on the truck.
Okay, so it's on the truck.
Yes, sir.
But I see some back there.
Well, here, the reason why this is hanging up is because we had a fire last shift or a few shifts ago. So once it's all wet and it's dirty, because, you know, fires, you get dirty, we have to clean it with a special machine that we have here, and we have a special dryer. So this here is it's our special, it's called the Ram Air gear dryer.
So tell me a little bit about the equipment, the gear that you wear.
So every firefighter has their own firefighter turnout gear. Okay. And it's assigned to you once you get hired and you get out of the academy. You have your own gear. It's got your name on it. And in the mornings when you show up, this station, this is our house. We live here for 24 hours. So when in the morning we line up, and in the morning is when the captain will tell you what truck you're assigned to. Like today, I'm on the rescue, but this is engine 9. This is Barbie Hoppy. She's one of our firefighters. She has it set up, so when she shows up, all she has to do is throw her boots on, she can throw her jacket on, you get dressed quick as possible, and then we're out the door flying.
What's so special about these jackets? What's the deal? Let me know.
Okay, so this is firefighter turnout gear. It's made out of special material. It's not fireproof, but it's strong enough that it'll buy us some time when we're outside of a fire, we're fighting fire, or we're looking for victims. It's got like a special stuff on the inside that helps keep the heat out. But like I said, it's not fireproof. Just because you have this thing on doesn't mean that you can't get burned. This stuff fails. We constantly have to check it. That's why we have to clean it so much, to make it, preserve it as much as we can.
So in the mornings you get your assignments. That's kind of like, I guess, the equivalent to our roll call.
Right.
Yeah, more or less. And you're here for 24 hours?
24 hours.
Wow. All right, Alex. I know what this is. Say no more. That's the flux capacitor.
First, you turn the time circuits on.
Seen it in Back to the Future. Let's move on.
This isn't a flux capacitor.
What do you mean that's not the flux capacitor?
This isn't a DeLorean. This is a engine 9 right here.
Okay.
This here is the driver engineer's panel. So the guy who drives this fire truck, that's a special position. It's called the driver engineer. So when we get to a fire, we don't just pull this hose and water automatically gets into it. When the driver's driving, he'll pull up. He has to jump out of the driver's seat and come over here, and this is where he goes to work. And again, it's not as simple as just pulling one of these levers and they get water. There's a lot of math involved. There's a lot of calculations that you got to make. If we are having a fire in an apartment building and it's, you know, at the 5th floor, it's not just pulling this. It's got to sit back and do calculations and find out how much pressure he needs to send through the line so the water can get to the end of the nozzle. All right. So there's a lot of stuff involved.
So I'm guessing you don't need to go past 88 to get the water out of here?
No, not past 88 miles an hour.
Oh, okay.
But we're faster than the
So how hard do these things shoot? Like, let's say if I'm standing up, okay, and you hit me with it, will it knock me down?
Yeah, it'll hurt. Oh, definitely. This doesn't come out at the same pressure that like your garden hose will come out of. This comes out at a lot of force. So some of these, you can charge it up so much that it can go through a wall if you have to. Like, you have to be really careful with it.
Wow. Yeah. Through a wall. I was gonna put on the K9 suit and let them hit me with it, but through a wall? I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't do that.
All right. Say hi. You're on the vlog.
Hello.
What's going on?
How you doing?
All right.
So these guys are
killed it. Killed it with the interview.
These guys are brand new, 2 brand new firefighters. They just came out of the academy. We have a fire academy, and when you're done, you graduate from a recruit to a boot. That's what we call the new guys at the station. These are 2 boots.
All right, so there's a call. So let's go. Are we going?
No, the twins gonna go.
Oh.
Twins going.
We're not going?
Not this one.
All right, we're gonna. The next one. The next one's ours. All right, Alex, so this is the bay area?
Yes, sir.
Can we take a tour of the rest of the station?
Sure, let's go.
All right, so where are we headed?
All right, so I'm gonna take you guys, this is the bay, so this is where we park all the trucks.
Right.
And then right over here, we got a door that takes us into the rest of the station. Okay, so this is our kitchen. Every morning, we all line up, we get our assignments, and then right after that, everybody chips in $20, and we all take turns cooking. And normally the one that cooks here is Pat, because he cooks really well. We'll go to the store, buy our groceries for the day, come back. It looks like today it's gonna be turkey burgers, so we'll see that.
Turkey burgers
Shade of time.
and tots. All right, Alex, let's put you to the test. Because you said fire likes history,
Yeah.
right? Educate me. Give me something. What do you got?
Well, what do you want to know?
When was the first fire department created for the city of Miami?
Well, our fire department was formally created July 17th, 1898.
Wow.
What it was a bunch of guys that got together, 5 men gathered in a bar in Miami, and they were upset because the insurance was so high. So the only remedy that they can come up with is to have a fire department. Back then, the majority of all the structures were all made of wood, which is why it was so high compared to the rest of the nation. But they got together, formed the fire department, and we've had many firsts. Like this picture right here, this is from 1904. This was our first fire truck. It was horse-drawn, and our department itself is rich in history. A lot of things that people don't know about. We were the first fire department to successfully resuscitate a clinically dead patient. That means someone called 911, someone went into cardiac arrest. We were the first fire department to shock a patient and bring him back on the street.
I saw some snacks back here. What is that
this
about?
here-
What are these about? I want some of that.
This right here is our kitty.
Oh.
So we assign one guy to go out and buy like little snacks. So if you want something, for example, candy bars, we've got Oreos. Oreos cost, it says here, 50 cents. So you get your 50 cents, you pay here, put the money in here, put your money, close it up, and that's it.
So this is the bootleg vending machine.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Absolutely right.
Let's just sum it up and let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah, right. Bootleg that.
I like it though. I like it. I like the options you guys got here. All right. So there's a little more history you have.
Yes, definitely.
Give us some more, because we love history. We love to learn on the vlog.
Well, this thing here is full of. Oh, we gotta go.
And the tour will continue.
Alpha response.
Transporting?
No. There was a girl, a 6-year-old little girl, who fell. Wasn't even abdominal pain.
Okay.
The little girl fell and she hit her leg, and they called her to check out, but she's okay.
Okay, she's fine. Back at the station.
Back at the station.
All right. So, can we continue the tour? Because
Yeah.
I know they want to see. I think we only got to see the. I think they only got to see we got the kitchen, the history, the bay. We got a little bit of the bay. You guys said you work. How long is your shift?
24 hours.
So 24 hours. You guys don't get tired throughout the shift? Or?
See, Miami firefighters never get tired.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
I had to do it.
All
It's
right.
too easy.
So tell me what happens when you get tired.
Well, we do have our resting quarters. I
Okay.
mean, there's like, I'll show you. You want to see it?
Yeah, let's go take a look. Come on. We'll talk about it. Let's be about it. So this is the resting quarters.
These are the resting quarters, so everybody here has their own room. So you can see, you know, it's the essentials. You've got bed, mattress, and each one of these are lockers for each shift, A, B, and C. Like today's the A shift, that's Q's locker. So in here, Q has all his stuff. He puts on his bedding. In here, this box is the special box because you can program it to go off when your truck gets a call. So what I mean by that is like, today we're rescue 29, right? So I'll turn it on. You set how loud you want the alarm to be. That's what it will sound like. That has LED lights that at night when the call comes in, it lights up, so that's another way that it wakes you up. And that's it. And then when a call comes in, it'll wake us up and won't wake up everybody else.
So resting quarters.
Resting quarter.
So and you have alarms to let you know when you get a call. We saw when we first got here, somebody came to the door, knocked on the door, and needed some assistance. What happens then?
Oh, you mean like if we're all the way over here,
Yeah.
how will we know someone's ringing the bell over there?
Yeah.
Well, there's actually a special room over there. It's called the watchman's room, and it's the watch cage.
Okay.
And there's one person, we take turns every shift. One guy has to sleep over there. So if anybody rings the doorbell, anybody calls on the phone, he would get up instead of everybody having to get up. But sometimes people knock on the door because they're having an emergency. They don't have a cell phone. He can jump on and let everybody know over the speaker, hey, we got an emergency, and whoever it is will go over there and respond. And this is 24 hours, we're home away from home. So I mean, once we're done doing all the other stuff, doing our checkouts and all that, then you have your downtime, you can come in here. Like I know Hamler is learning Spanish. Hamler, say something in Spanish for everybody.
Oh man, aprendiendo español.
Very good.
Oh, very good.
He's
Very
doing-
good. Most important meal of the day. What are you making there?
Cafecito.
Cafecito.
Baptiste, can you call for cafecito? You know how to do that? This Paige, well, he's brand new. So I'm gonna help him out. Paige, just say cafecito, cafecito.
Cafecito for cafecito.
Very good. See, excellent. Nick, got yours? Yo.
Salud, my friend.
Salute. North End.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
That coffee's fire. Huh? You like that? Huh? Cap. Cap, what's going on?
How are you doing?
Introduce yourself on the vlog.
My name is Captain David Nunez, City of Miami Fire Captain, Station 9.
Use your
All right.
microphone.
Thank you.
Captain of the station. See, we're getting ready to do something.
Actually, I have two new probationary firefighters I haven't actually been able to formally introduce myself to. They came in while I was off duty the last 2 days, so we're actually going to go through a series of drills right now and get them ready to go.
All right, and this is a normal routine.
Normal routine. If they can't dress out in time, they owe me stuff. So pretty much it keeps them on their toes.
All right, sounds good.
So for this, what it's simulating is being at the station, getting a call, and having to go from plain clothes into fully dressed, on air, ready to attack, ready to be able to fight fire. Can't have any skin exposed. The air packs have to be fully open, ready to charge in. Gotta have their gloves on, mask sealed, everything, because that's what's gonna cause the difference between life and death for them inside of a burning building.
They made it?
They made it.
All right. Outstanding. So what's up with the Niners on the side of the car? What's that mean?
You know what? This is station number 9.
Ah, makes sense.
Here,
Makes
Los
sense.
Niners.
I thought I was looking for the Nueves. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Nueves. That's 9.
crushed into the side of a vehicle, we could go ahead and remove all the doors if we needed to, or just one door. Whatever the call dictates is how much we go. This would be, I've got major entrapment, or I've got some issues here where I'm having difficulty taking people out, or I've got multiple people. I'm gonna try and make as much area as I can open so that we can get to full access to the patient. When we're talking about vehicle accidents, some people may see, why aren't they just ripping them out? Well, our intent is we remove the wreckage from the patient, not the patient from the wreckage.
I got you.
We're looking at internal injuries, back injuries. We're trying to stabilize them as we go. So the car comes out more so than the patient coming out.
Gotcha.
So the last little bit we're gonna do is if our dash was crushed down, pinning somebody's legs, we're gonna go ahead and lift. So you'll see how that gets done as well. Notice how we already started getting lift.
It's all by us. We're getting hit at 13.
Go ahead, lift.
Fire, go.
Let's go, pick it up.
Pick it up, what are you doing? Can't go, what you doing?
Alex, what we got?
We got a house fire now, but we gotta put this stuff, help them put this stuff away so we can go. At least we're already dressed.
All right, guys, so as you heard, house fire, just like that. Training's over, and we're gonna go do the real thing.
Hi, Nick. When we show up, you can't follow me in there. You have a side, you can look around.
You have a camera, though.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. All right, guys, so Fire Fighter Saavedra, he has a camera on his helmet, so we're definitely gonna grab that footage when he's done. All right, guys, so what's going on? It's an automotive building here. Looks like there's an office up top and something called fire up top. If you saw, the guys were practicing and training. At the drop of a dime, they were in action. So, like Firefighter Saavedra said, they're already in their gear, so they were halfway there.
Introduce yourself on the block. Firefighter Acosta from station number 9.
Station number 9, but they borrowed you today.
Station 6.
Okay.
DRT, training correction.
Day 1 sub? Day 1 sub?
Day 1.
Nada. Look at my knot. When do you guys have break? You guys just work like that?
Nick, I'm a City of Miami fireman. I don't even know how to spell break.
Oh. What happened there?
We had a room that was involved. There's people that are on the roof doing work, and apparently something happened and it caught the room's AC on fire, which then spread downstairs.
Right.
Something like that. We'll find out more when the investigator shows up.
Right.
That's really the one that, after everything's said and done, they're the ones that look everything up. So there was 2 ladders that were thrown up by Engine 9. Kyle, he threw them up, and then units were able to go up there and do a search. 2-9, which is the unit that we're on, we were set up to do the secondary search on the 2nd floor. everybody was out, but it was a little bit of smoke, and we had to look through. It's not like in the movies. In the movies, you can see everything and all that. You can't see anything when it's a fire. It's like your eyes are closed.
Yeah.
You have to rely on your sense of hearing, touch, no smell because you got a mask on.
So, but we're leaving and it's still kind of an active scene. What's going on?
Well, somebody else called 911 and they're calling and they need help, so we gotta go.
So what's the plan now, LT?
All right, so now we pretty much had an action-packed day. We just had a fire.
Right.
I think you were able to see us go and respond to the fire. We had a second story, smoke and flame showing on the second story of a warehouse that was attached to a residential area right on the second floor.
Right.
After that, we put the fire out. We did our little secondary search, made sure the victims or no life was in there. Immediately while on scene, we had another rescue run. And that rescue run we just had was a gentleman with a previous history of pancreatitis, abdominal pain. So we took him to the ER. Our job never stops.
All right, and now we're back at the station. What's the next move?
Next move, we're gonna, since we're at the fire, we gotta make sure that going into fires, we always have to mask up and suit up like you did. Since we went inside to do a secondary search, we depleted our air tanks. Because in that type of atmosphere, we need to be on air. We can't breathe that type of stuff.
Right.
So now myself and all my other guys, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna exchange out our air bottles so we can have full supply ready to go next time and clean air to breathe for the next fire we may have.
All right.
So now I actually have to take a shower, take off all this stuff, put on fresh gear, and still respond. Hopefully we don't get a call while I'm in the shower.
All right, Alex, unfortunately, that's where this camera's gonna end for your shower time. But I appreciate everything.
You wanna go?
No, I'm good, I'm good. So thanks for the hospitality.
Welcome.
And we're allowed back, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
As long as you want to work, you can come back.
All right, so we're definitely coming back. Have Fire Vlog 2. And there's only one thing left to do. So guys, don't forget to
Like, share, and subscribe.
and we'll see you next vlog. I'm out, he's out. Adios.